Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Smitty the Elephant in the Room. We here again, man. Another edition of Addressing the Elephant in the Room. Let's talk about it. Today I made a trip, man. I'm up Baltimore, man. Got two special guests. I got the coach, legendary coach Kenny Ellis, and his up-and-coming promising next to be the GOAT, as they say, the greatest woman of all time, Mia Ellis. How you doing, coach?
Hey, nice to meet you, man.
Hey, what's up with you, man? How you feeling, Mia? You fresh off a victory, what, 2 weeks now?
Feeling good, feeling good.
Put that joint up so that you...
Feeling good.
Yeah, Mia a little shy. You don't like the cameras or something?
No, I'm used to it now.
Okay. How you feeling, though, man? You had a TKO. What was it, a 7th round knockout? Or
No,
6th?
second.
Second?
Yeah, second.
Got him out of there. As your pops told me when I first met him, we don't get paid for overtime. Get him up out of there.
Yeah.
Okay, man. So how you feeling, man?
Feeling good, back in the gym. Took a week off. Got right back to it.
Got right back to it, man. That's good. Well, I got a question, though, because a lot of people might not know. Her nickname is Killer B. Where you get that nickname from?
My dad gave it to me when I was younger. It's me and my two sisters, and he gave it to us based off our personality. I was the main one, so I got Killer B.
Okay.
All of them are B's, Honey B and Queen B, and she's Killer B.
Oh, she's the Killer B. She got the aggressive personality?
Yeah.
Okay.
Vicious, man.
Okay, vicious, man. That's all right, man. So how you get into boxing? We know your pops is the coach. He's a long-time coach, been doing it since the 90s. Is that how you got into it, or was it just other stuff?
Yeah, I got into it from him. Since I came home from the hospital, I was watching old fights with him.
Okay.
And I started to mimic the moves from the videos, and then he brought me to the gym, and I wanted to
How
come
old
every
was
day. Since diapers, I was coming to the gym with him.
Oh,
I
yeah?
brought her home. I brought her to the gym when she was 4.
4?
But she started at home so she started walking.
Okay, so you just boxing, you just bred to box. That's
Yeah.
that's all right, man. Boxing is everything. See, my young boy, my son, he say he want to box. I'm gonna try to get him into it, but I don't know, man. He got the aggressiveness, but sometimes he be, you know how it is. One minute they want to do it, next minute they don't.
Yeah.
So that's all right, man. You've been doing this as a kid. So if people don't know, we in Baltimore, Maryland, B-more. So what part of Baltimore are you from?
West Baltimore.
What part of West Side, man?
All over.
All
the
over.
The whole West.
Okay, the whole West Side. What's up, man? All right, so what's Baltimore mean to you? Like, what is it like to you when you think of Baltimore? And besides it just being home, what does Baltimore mean to you, Mia Ellis?
Grit.
Grit?
Yeah.
Okay. What do people know? Because some people might not know about Baltimore. All people think of Baltimore is, ooh, 2-0, a dummy, a shorty, and all that, man. Yeah. So you got to explain that grit. What you mean by the grit?
It's just, I don't know. It's a lot of, gun violence. You bound to see anything, but you gotta overcome it,
Absolutely.
So that's what I mean by grit.
Okay, that's what my aunt told me. She always said, don't let your situation define you. You define your situation.
Yeah.
So that's all right, man. That's all right. What's Baltimore mean to you, Coach?
Man, it's my hometown, born and raised. I love it, man.
Love it.
But to me, they show a lot of the negative stuff on TV, but it's more positive going on. It's just that they rather to show the world the negative part.
They rather get what's going to get them the clicks and the ratings and the people to talk about
They just
it.
want their news rating to be higher than the next man, but I love Baltimore. There's a lot of positivity going on here.
Right, man.
Especially in this gym, man. We have
what gym we at, man, for the people that don't?
Upton Boxing Center, the home of Javante Davis.
Okay, GTD. Matter of fact, since we speaking of GTD, ain't this the GTD Promotions right here? It's part of it, ain't that?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Okay, what's GTD Promotions mean to you, man?
Family.
Family. And how much does family mean to you?
It's a lot, It's more of a family than a team.
Right.
We've been around each other our whole life, so it's really like a family.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's it mean to you, Coach?
Basically, she covered it, but put the grind in and get them dollars.
Get them dollars. At the end of the day, you want to get paid. We ain't going in there for this. This your life and career at the same time.
That's it.
Absolutely. That's all right. GTD Promotions. Matter of fact, since we speaking of it, I seen a post. I think I seen a picture on your Instagram. You had posted. You had a tattoo that says First Lady of GTD.
Yeah.
So I see you wear that with a badge, like a badge of honor. Like you rep that with you everywhere you go.
Yeah.
That's all right, man. What's it mean to be the First Lady of GTD?
It's bigger than boxing.
Bigger than boxing. Explain that.
To me, it honestly don't have nothing to do with boxing. That's why I got it tatted. Tank, that's like my brother.
Right.
I can call him for anything, anytime. So it was only right. and show him how much I appreciate him.
Since you said that's like your brother, I know when you be seeing all these blogs and other YouTubers and Instagrammers, Facebooks, Twitter, all the social media, when they be talking about Tank, a lot of them will try to say, oh, he cherry picks, or oh, he always in trouble for this with the law, this. How that be making you feel? I know me as a boxing fan, I'm going to say this. My last favorite boxer was Andre Ward.
Okay.
I know your pops would probably appreciate that.
My favorites.
Yeah. But now, as I got older, I got a favorite boxer at almost not every, but certain weight classes. Like 135, I'll say Tank. 147, Jaleel Hackett. 154 is Bud. 160 is Mega Troy. Like, you feel me, at different weight classes, I got favorite boxers. So the people be trying to say, oh, he cherry picky this and that, or they talk negative. How that make you feel when you be hearing them try to throw your brother name through the mud?
It honestly don't make me feel no type of way because I know he ain't ducking nothing.
Right.
He ain't scared of nobody. So, but people don't understand the business side of boxing. It's a lot of stuff you got to go through to fight these guys. You can't just wake up and say, oh, I'm going to fight him next. You know what I'm saying? So, but they just people trolls that don't know nothing about
Want some
boxing.
click.
Yeah. So it really don't make me feel no.
Since we talking about business side and we talking about Tank, you know, Tank's last fight, you was on that card actually. What was it, June 15th? Was it?
June 15th.
And you fought. And I remember I posted it. If I didn't have to go through all that, I would show you so you don't think I'm in here being a group. Be like, oh, Smitty just trying to kiss up to me. No, I would show you. I posted it after your fight. I said, how did Mia and I win that fight? And it threw me off. Then I guess it was that same night or maybe the next day or 2 days later, you made a post with your picture. Then you made a post basically breaking down it was politics going into what how you lost. Okay, if you don't mind, what politics you was talking about on that? Because I want to know, because it threw me all the way off. I did not like it at all. I posted it. I had a couple people post. Like two dudes, my man out in Philly and my man in D.C., they both commented and said, yo, that just threw me off. And then I had other couple people like, nah, this and that. You know, some people, they be having their picks. Can you break that down to politics, one of y'all, please? Because I got to know.
I'd rather...
Yeah, matter of fact, I don't want you to say nothing that might mess you. Let Coach talk. Let Coach last pop.
I ain't gonna say no names, but a certain person called Tank.
We'll make sure so we don't have no. We gonna get this clear because I got to know this.
I ain't gonna say no names, but a certain person called Tank a week prior to the fight and asked could they put their fighter on his undercard. And Tank told him, no, I don't want your fighters on my card. Knowing that Tank and her is like this.
Right.
So... You seen the fight. She beat the brakes off.
Yeah, I seen it. That's why I had to ask. That's one of the first questions I asked.
Did everything but knock the head off her shoulders. But the decision went to the other girl. And it was politics. And that was the reason why.
All right. I respect it. We ain't going to say no names, but obviously if that person sees this, they know who they talking about.
Know.
So we going to address the elephant in the room with that. And that's why I be having to ask your pop sometimes. Since I met him when we met back at Jaleel Hackett's media day for his last fight he had in Philly. I asked him. And that's why we be talking so I can learn some more politics. Because I know boxing, like watching the sport. But you learn the business and the politics of the business of boxing when you actually meet coaches and trainers and get to build relationships with them. They'll start teaching you like, yeah, that's what it might look like, but it's this behind closed doors. So what you seeing ain't what you gonna always get. Yeah. So I'm happy you broke that down because that threw me off. After this, I'm gonna show you it because we ain't got all that time for me to go back to June's Facebook statuses. But I posted that. I said, yo, that is crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. But you got your get back. You slid the block last couple weeks ago and you did that TKO. So that's all that matters. We ain't gonna dwell too much on the past. But y'all got to stop politicking and let them fighters fight. Y'all can't complain for the big fights. And then when y'all get the good fights, y'all letting politics dictate the outcome of the fight. Because not only is y'all messing up boxing for the fighters that's not going to fight, then the fans ain't going to want to spend their money either because they're going to be like, well, I'm wasting my time for if it's going to come out like that, even if I'm seeing that. Yeah. So, yeah, definitely, I'm happy you addressed that, Coach. I'm definitely, man. So now that we get there, man, how you feel? Let's talk more about Baltimore. You said the grit. How you feel Baltimore, though, influenced you as in your life and in boxing? Let's start off with your life, just how you grew up, how it made you think, how it made you move, all that. Because when people think, like, when you say cities like D.C., Baltimore, Philly, Brooklyn, Chicago, you know, certain cities where it's a lot of, like Coach said, a lot of negative stuff that's portrayed, people forget. Yeah, that's certain blocks and certain sections of them cities that's like that. But you also have them areas where you got hard-working families where it is two-parent households, grandparents still is present, aunt is family mind. So how do you feel Baltimore has influenced you, negatively and positively?
First, I want to say I grew up in a 2-parent household. I got
Absolutely.
my mom and my dad.
And I don't want to cut you off, but I want to shake your hand on that. Every interview, I always do that, man. I'm going to make sure I'm going to shake a black man, Spanish man, even a white man's hand, because we got this mold in the media where fathers ain't present or we ain't around on weekends. So, Coach, I want to give you some dap on that. Go ahead, and you can finish.
Yeah, I had my mom and my dad in the household. Of course, we had our ups and downs, struggles here and there, but I feel like that's what gave me the motive to work so hard. Because I seen a lot, especially in Baltimore.
Absolutely.
I seen some
You always,
stuff,
like
yeah.
I said, we could talk the positive, but
Yeah.
growing up in the city, even the suburbs nowadays, you're going to see
it's
some
stuff
stuff
out
that's
there.
going to be like,
Yup.
damn, what the hell?
Like at a young age too. I probably was like 9 when I first seen somebody get shot. 8 or 9.
Shit, I was
So
13.
Baltimore it's crazy, and I live right in the middle of it. Like with the Freddie Gray riots, I live right there. Like soon as I walk out my door, all that going on. I done seen all.
How
of
you
it,
think
so,
how you feel that made you feel mentally, like just living?
Like I said, that's what gave me the motive to work harder. To get away from it.
Right.
And not just me, my family too. So Baltimore definitely gave me the motive to work hard.
How you feel that man influenced you in boxing? You said it gave you the motive to work, but how you feel that impact? Like I seen your pops actually. He was on. I think you was on the live, and you was talking about when people was asking, Bull was asking you to break down different cities that's known for boxing their style. And you was talking about Philly known for that left hook, DC known for their flashiness, and then Baltimore known for we just gonna come at you.
Yeah, I was ready to say brawl.
Brawl and like
Yeah,
fuck, we just gonna go, and however it goes is how it's gonna go.
Sure.
I can see that because when I was watching the highlights of your last fight, I'm mad I didn't make it. I had some other private family things going on. But when I seen the highlights, I was watching you was going straight, and I was like, yo, I could tell her and Tank, they brother and sister, they got the same trainer. Because Tank could do that, let you, let me feel what you gonna do. Now, all right, cool, let me go at you now. Yeah, that's all right, man. Hey, all right, so let me ask Pops a couple of questions. How does it make you feel seeing your daughter? She just being happy. She happy doing what she doing, man, and you had her around this as a kid. Here at Upton Gym, other gyms in the city, gyms in DC, all over where you at. How that make you feel?
Man, I'm proud, man.
Put that gym up.
I'm proud. I always told her, because it's such a tough sport, she can, I ain't gonna say quit, she can stop anytime she wants.
Right.
She can wake up tomorrow and say, Dad, I'm done. I'm going to support her. But before she walk away, she got to be already getting into something else positive. You're not going to get no idle time in Baltimore.
Just laying around doing nothing, because shit, we know we say it's positive stuff. You laying around in Baltimore, you going to find a way to get in the
devil's
food.
workshop. So when you stop this, going straight into something else positive. Not just with her, with I got 2 older girls too. Same
so
thing.
She the baby.
She the baby.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm a proud dad,
That's good, man. That's good, man. How that make you feel? You making your pops proud, man.
Yeah, I know I always make them proud. I'm the favorite. So.
Yeah, shit.
Look, I never told her that.
Nah, why she come out and say that
She
then?
ain't gonna get me beat up when I go home.
Nah, she ain't just, she said that. Hey, man, y'all see this clip, man? Y'all, I didn't instigate it. She said it. Pop's always with her at the gym, so she might know what she talking about, man. Say, no, let me stop, man. Man, so let me add, man, in boxing, man, because you a woman, man, and we know sports is, in general, like, it's a male-dominated industry, entertainment industry, really. And in boxing, man, women, they not getting, you got some women like the Clarissa Shields, the Alyssa Bumgardners that's getting the credit they do and they deserve. But how you feel as a woman being in boxing in a male-dominated sport industry?
First I want to say the female side is definitely picking up now.
Absolutely it is.
Because at first it was like, they was doing us dirty.
What do you mean by that?
Like, as far as the pay and...
Shit, that's just female sports in general. The soccer girls are the ones that just said, F it, we just gonna go all the way in and y'all gonna start treating all female athletes with some respect. And now you see the WNBA starting to pick it up, and I'm proud because I'm a big WNBA fan. So, yeah, so what you gotta elaborate more than
I feel like we work just as hard.
Absolutely. Shit, y'all body on the line.
Yeah.
Fighting is fighting. It don't matter if you a man or a woman.
Right.
You getting punched in the chin and in the jaw. That shit adds up after a while.
So I feel like we work just as hard. Some of us work harder than the men,
You ain't lying about that.
We go through more than what men gotta go through. And
Absolutely.
we still, pushing through training, working hard. But I gotta get that to Clarissa Shields.
Oh,
I feel like she the one that
is that someone
really
you look
put
up to?
Yeah, put the
Okay.
light on female boxers.
Okay. Why you feel like that, man? But she be having to go through a lot, because a lot of females, I be seeing people be like, she jump around, I be like, shit, she gotta jump around from weight to weight, because it be hard for y'all to find fights.
Yeah.
Especially her, because people be scared of her, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
She got me kind of scared. I be looking at Clarissa like, all right, man, you try to fight me, I'm gonna find something to show, the strongest pole next to me, like, get back, Clarissa.
Yeah. She a Doug, but I think her last fight was at like heavyweight.
Yeah, that's why I said she been having to jump around a lot just to get fights, though.
Yep, but like I said, I gotta get it to her. She won the Olympics twice. I really think that's probably what did it. She won the Olympics twice.
So they had to give her some respect.
Was she like 3-time undisputed,
four-time
undisputed?
Yeah. That's
so
crazy.
That really like helped us out on the women's side of boxing.
Okay, that's good, man. So what's some goals you want to get out of boxing? Since you said you look up to Clarissa, you admire some of the stuff she's done for y'all field, women's boxing. That's something you want to say you did one day, 4-time, 3-time undisputed champ?
I'll be happy with just becoming world champion, you know. I've been doing it for so long. So many people doubted me, saying I won't make it in the sport or I quit by this age, that age. So once I become world champion, I'm going to get that first feeling and want to keep going.
Well, I'm going to tell you this. You from Baltimore, you 24. Technically, you already done beat the odds for a lot of people, they say, for African-American males living in cities like this. You made it past 21. Shoot, so shit, you already beat the odds in life. So now, as far as your profession, hell yeah. You know, I'm going to support you. I love to see that. I love to see it. I don't care. Always say African-Americans, but me, I don't really care what race you are. If you accomplished your goals, you beat whatever odds are set against you, because there's always going to be that 1 or 2 people that say, oh, that ain't possible, man. You tripping. Yeah, so absolutely. I give you your flowers for that.
Thank you.
No problem, man. So, man, we already got that. So you already said Clarissa Shields. Who's some boxers, though, Jiz? It could be women, men. You could say Clarissa again, that you look up to. You can't throw Tank, because we know that Tank is your brother, so we know he going to be in that list. So excluding Tank, who's some boxers you be like, when they fight, yo, I'm going to watch them fight because I like their style. I like to pick up traits that they do and what they use to win.
Women, I like Alicia Baumgartner, Serrano, and Katie Taylor.
Katie Taylor is a good one, yeah.
Yeah. The men, I like Crawford, Abdullah Mason.
Abdullah Mason, there he come. Yeah. That's your pop's favorite boxer. Every time I be on his page, he praising Abdullah. Yep. Shoot, he letting him know, like, y'all gonna stop ducking this kid, because he up next, so that's good. So I can tell you pop be in the crib. Oh, Abdullah fighting.
Yeah.
Okay, who else?
And even though he, went through what he went through with Crawford, I like Earl Spence.
Hey, I like Earl too, man. I'm gonna say this, and I'm happy you brought that up and you said what he went through. It happens. Some of the greatest in lost. Mike Tyson in lost. I remember when I first met your pops and we was talking, me, him, and Mr. Bernard Hackett. We was talking, he was like, man, that shit happens. Some of the greatest, Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, George Foreman, Sonny Liston. He started bringing up the old boxers that he used to look up to. Then he even brought up some of the new ones. Shit, Roy Jones Jr., who was looked at when he was in his prime as untouchable. Yeah. He lost. And I said this, right? Me and Mega Troy was talking about it. Shout out to Mega Troy. You got a fight coming up. Me and him was talking about it. And this ain't but we feel like, I told him, I said, I think what messing up boxing is my man Tank and then Floyd. They messed up because everybody expecting that if you don't go undefeated, you trash. And everybody expecting if you don't get a knockout, you ain't do good. So when I seen Earl lost, yeah, he took a bad loss. Can't nobody dispute that. Terrence Bud did his thing on that, man.
Yes, he did.
But he's still a great fighter. I hope that he don't go out like that. I hope that he does do another fight or two just so he can say, man, I just got beat by the better fighter on a different night. Yeah. So I do agree with you on that. I still like Earl. He just ran into a better fighter on the wrong night.
Yep.
So you feel me?
Yep.
So them boxers that you look at, how you feel about the state of boxing? Like I just said, some people be thinking if you don't go undefeated like Floyd, you trash, or you didn't have a great career, or if you don't get a knockout like Tank, you're not a hell of a boxer. What you think of the state of boxing? How do you feel about that statement, though?
Well, I never agreed to that statement because, like I told you earlier, since I was little, I was watching the old fighters with my dad. Right. And just about none of them was undefeated.
None.
Yeah. And they still was great, still successful. So, don't mean nothing.
No. Because and this ain't no shot at Floyd, but just because you got a 0 on your record, people that actually is like people that watch boxing can sit there and say, yeah, he or she went undefeated, but look who they fought. Look, they gonna always have a talk about who you fought, when you fought them, how were they at in they state, all that. So damn right, that don't mean nothing. And like your pops told me when I first met him, just cause he said, I want a knockout. Give me that knockout. Get him out of there. Get her out of there. We ain't getting paid for the whole time. But he also said, don't get it twisted. Everybody ain't a knockout artist. Tank got a special gift where if he gets you on that button, you're not getting up, you're going down and the fight's over. Some people got a special gift of defense where they can see you coming like, I know where you throwing, that's not gonna work. Some people got great IQs where they like, I know how this fight gonna work. So everybody different. You can't, so I definitely agree with you there. I'm happy we both see eye to eye. See, that's why I like, I ain't gonna lie, right? I love all sports. That's why I like to talk to different athletes. But boxing is my favorite because with boxing, you can actually sit there and talk to somebody and be like, nah, watch this. This is how they gonna do that. And so you can actually break down something better than you can in a lot of other sports. Definitely. So I agree with it. So man, we gonna, what was that shit I was gonna say? We talked about your boxers you looked up to, man. Who's some people that you got in your mind that you saying, man, I want to line up with them. I like them. Or you might not like them, but you want to fight them. You want to get some work in with them.
Sky Nicholson.
Sky Nicholson. I'm not familiar with them. You got to hit me there.
She from UK, right?
She from Australia.
Australia.
She fight for the Zone.
The Zone? Okay, you going to make me have to look up Sky now.
And before she leave, hopefully Serrano.
Serrano? Okay. Oh, you want that's somebody you look, you like, nah, you sound like your brother how when he was naming out the people he wanted to fight, he was like, nah, I want to fight Floyd. You saying now I want to fight Serrano. Why you want to get at them two? Well, Serrano, that's one of your idols, so you like, I got to step in, but the other one?
Scott Nicholson, it's like, she's not all that they making her.
They hyping, they overhyping her.
Yeah.
Protecting her.
Oh, they protecting her. What you mean? Speak on that, Pops. You got to let me know. What you mean protecting?
They're not putting that with real competition.
Oh, they picking and choosing. They trying to protect that record and protect that brand. Okay. See, that's one thing I don't like about boxing. Even though boxing is a business, you got to, you know what I mean? Everything don't happen where, oh, it's Monday. Oh, Tank won't fight Devin. Let's get it done. It don't always just happen like that. And it's not going to happen like that because at the end of the day, like we just said, it's a business and it's your life and career. I got to make sure my money right. So fans might not like it. But I got to make sure that dollar sign on the line is right because I got kids, a mom, a pops, an aunt, whoever it is that you live with, raised, and that's you responsible for taking care of. I got to make sure they good. I got to make sure that the people that's training me is good. I got to make sure because they depending on me that when I pay them so they can take care of their family. So I definitely understand that. The part of the business side, you got to always know that part. What you laughing at, man? I don't like Coach Kenny when he just be because when he do, I done watched enough of my man live. Or when he do that he got something he want to say. No, it's addressing the elephant in the room. So you gonna go ahead and address the elephant in the room.
I'm just saying, you hit it right.
Okay. I'm just making sure because I be watching you, man. I ain't gonna lie, I love Coach Kenny. He be grinding up the other boxers and all that. I be getting a good laugh at him. I be sitting there, I be in the car watching. The people be like, "What's wrong with you? What you just laughing at your phone for?" Hey, I be laughing at you, so we ain't gonna let you get up and slide there. Why you be feeling like you have to put pressure on them?
Because a lot of
now we gonna get this clear. Why you feel like
a lot of them fighters out there faking, man?
They faking. Why you feel like they faking? Business or they just they scared? Because it can be both, but a lot of times it's only one.
You got an opportunity to be the face of boxing.
Right.
What's the problem?
This is what you say you want to do with your life. You chose to step in that ring, so you right.
You want your biggest payday. Come get it.
Yeah, like Loma. We supposed to get him
back. I didn't like that, man.
Said, I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie. That right there, and I think I commented on that live when you said it. You was like, man, he might as well just go ahead and retire, man. What you mean you not in the mood to box? You box for a living.
You had the opportunity to be the face of boxing.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That was wild. That was crazy. That was wild. I said motivate. Like if he had said, I need some time off to spend with my family, I'd have said family come first at the end of the day. But when you say you not motivated, I said, no, Loma, I like you as a fighter, but motivated, then what you in the gym for? Go home. My man, he like, yeah, that's crazy. You not motivated. That's like if I say, man, I ain't motivated to do this podcasting. Oh, Smitty, you been doing it this long. What you just stopping for? You coming this far to just stop now?
Exactly.
Yeah, I ain't.
You don't get no better than Tank.
How you feel about that when someone say they not motivated? Not even just in boxing. They just not motivated to do something they've been doing for years and years and years.
It was a waste of time.
Basically just wasted years of your life.
It was a waste of time. Came all this far just to
give up.
Yeah.
Hey, now
And it could be right there.
you might get that nice right hook on Tank that be like, oh shit.
Right.
And
You
Coach
never
Kenny,
know.
Coach Calvin be in the corner like, it's over, man. It's over. Lomo, you got us today, man. Yeah, so that was crazy. If someone say that to you that you call out, say one of the two say that to you, and they say, I'm not motivated, Mia, what you gonna say?
It was no point of you ever.
Suiting up.
Yeah.
Hey, just go ahead and give it up. Retire.
Get up, hang your gloves up.
Okay.
That's
what I told
that's
Lomo,
embarrassing
hang 'em
to
up.
even
Yeah,
say.
you did. I was laughing. He said, man, just hang them up, man.
Yeah.
You not motivated. Don't come back next year talking about you motivated because we might be past you.
If that's not gonna motivate you, who else gonna motivate you?
But the money's supposed to always motivate you first, because especially if you got a family to take care of.
That's why I
Because the older
said-
you get, the more expensive it is
They
to
don't
live.
get no better than Tank. That's the cash cow. You not motivated to get that?
If you was a man and the coach would say, yo, you want to fight Tank, what you
Man,
saying?
I'm getting in there.
He said, I'm getting in there. He
Getting in
getting
there.
He said, even because what people don't realize, and I said it when Mr. Bernard said it, I broke out laughing, but he was saying it because when Tank and Frank Martin fought, and I was like, I feel like I like Frank a lot. I said, I feel like he should have fought Keyshawn or Shakur before Tank, then jumped up to Tank. And Mr. Bernard cut me off and said, oh, Frank seen a number that he liked and said, no, I got to get that.
Yeah.
He said, I'll go back to fighting one of them two later, but that money ain't going to always be there. I need to go get that right now. And I said, nah, you right, because boxing like football, that one wrong hit, shit,
Yeah,
you're over with.
over.
So if you got a chance to make the most money you could ever make, you got to go get that. So yeah, that didn't sit right with me. And I got a lot of respect for you, Lomo, as a boxer, but that motivation, not motivated. But then you seen at the last Bud fight, you seen Shakur, you was in the crowd faking like we could go outside fight.
Yeah,
you motivated to fight Lil Shakur, but not Big Money
Yeah,
Tank.
that's
That
crazy.
ain't.
That's crazy.
That ain't. Matter of fact, since we speak it on Shakur, because you and Shakur had a nice little lie. These two be frying each other up. He called you a lie. You said, man, remember you said my tooth was, we said, this nigga a
They
lie.
had him right in there.
What, in this gym? Mm-hmm. What, Shakur was in this gym sparring
He
Tank?
came down to spar Tank for.
You got to tell me about this
the
story.
Crawford
Hold up.
fight.
Okay, and what happened?
They sparred 3 times. The third time, Tank knocked his molding loose, and he said, I gotta go home. I gotta fly out tonight. Gotta go get my molding fixed. Tank knocked it loose.
Shakur said it, and I like Shakur. I told you,
Yeah,
Shakur one of
yeah.
my favorite boxers, too.
A good kid, but let me tell you, no, I don't have nothing against him, but his pop started this shit last year.
What happened?
He was going around telling people every time they sparred as kids, he used to beat Tank up.
But when Shakur was living down VA?
Yeah.
Okay. When he was still out
He was
Jersey?
in Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah, and that wasn't true. So that's how
They started
I ain't gonna
getting
say
it.
beef, but that's
How they jabs
yeah.
started going back and forth because they was
Yeah,
spreading
yeah,
false reports.
yeah. Don't do that. Tell the truth, you know?
Coach Kenny said, if you ain't going to tell it, I'm going to address the elephant in the room. We're going to talk about that motor.
Keep it 100. You know?
Okay.
But his pop started that. His grandpop started that. He a good guy, though, but
But
he
he started. He said, you started with us. We liked you and then say nothing bad. And you said,
He said, show your dental records.
oh, man.
Records,
Oh, my
I tell
God.
you, he got molding work. Tank fought him in January. I think they sparred in December. So it'll be around December, early January. It's in his dental record.
Oh, man. Hey, Shakur, man. Coach Kenny going to put in the call. You got to come holler at me because he said it on my show. So me and you got to talk now, baby, because I got to see me and Kenny ain't, since I met him, he ain't lied to me because everything he told me about boxing at that day, since I've been watching it, it's happened. Mia is his youngest daughter, and he's molding her into basically the female version of him. So I'll take her as a lie. So Shakur, you got to holler at me because I don't believe it. It's like, nah, but
Lost, just keeping it 100.
okay.
That's all.
So now I'm gonna ask both of you. I'm gonna start off with Mia, the superstar. The superstar pop. She about to be the superstar of the house.
Yep.
So I'm gonna start off with you. Name 5 fights you want to see happen, men or women. It don't matter. 5 fights. It don't have to be this year, but just in general.
I want to see women. I want to see Alicia and Serrano.
Okay.
Me and Scott Nicholson.
You and Scott Nicholson. You can mix it up with the men too.
Yeah, I'm about to go to the men.
I know you
wanna
want to
see
see your
a-
brother fight somebody.
I want to see Abdullah and Keyshawn.
That's a good one. He said that, and I said it too. I said, yo, that might be a good fight. After
Yeah.
Keyshawn handled business in November, that might be a fight, and they both on top rank, so it shouldn't be a problem with getting it done unless, of course, Pops over here got something to say about why. He's saying, again, so we going to address that elephant after Mia handles her 5.
I
So
wanna
Abdullah
see,
and Keyshawn.
just because I want to see Tank and Devin.
Tank and Devin, just because there's been too much extra shit going on.
Yeah.
That guy, I ain't gonna lie, man. All us in the boxing fans, even casuals, want to see it. It'd be like it's so much, too much internet, too much. Whenever you see each other, just get that shit off, man. So we can just go ahead, because there's this rumor happening in the spar. See my man back there, like, man, you know you gonna wash him. So he on some nut shit right now. We ain't gonna put him on it, but we gotta get that fight on, because that way we can just. I don't care about the sparring tape. I don't care what really happened. I want to know. When them lights come on, who gonna get it done? All right, number 5.
Oh, I want to see Canelo and Benavidez.
Canelo, that's gonna be a good one. Do you think we gonna get that one?
I think so.
You think it just got?
Not as fast as we want it, but I think it's gonna happen eventually.
You think Canelo, that's gonna be one of his last fights?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what's 5 fights you want to see, Pops? Men or women? You can mix it up.
Devontae Davis and Lomachenko.
But Lomo not motivated.
I want to see it though. Abdullah Mason and Floyd Schofield.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Kid Austin. That'd be a good one. That'd be a real good one.
Keyshawn Davis and Andy Cruz.
I know why you want to see that. No, this guy, I know why he want to see that. We're going to talk about that later. I know why he want to see that one.
It'll never happen, but I wanted to see what's the
Alicia Baumgartner and Clarissa. You don't think that's gonna happen?
No,
I think so.
She just went up to heavyweight.
But she went up to heavyweight because she been bouncing. She been bouncing.
She'll come back down.
I want to see that.
And one more.
I want to see the rematch between Devin Haney and
Ryan
Garcia.
How you feel about that? I'm gonna ask you as a boxer too, but how you feel about that as a coach? At first, everybody in the world was like, "Oh, here we go with this," and now he's juiced up because he got a hell of a win.
It was a legit win.
Explain yourself, because they saying that it came back positive. They saying, no, actually, let me correct myself. I think it was 2 tests that came back negative, right? And then 1 that came back positive. Am I correct? I'm going to ask you because I know you know a little bit more.
It was 1.
1 that came back negative and 2 positive. Vice versa.
Yeah.
2 negative, 1 positive. All right, how you feel?
The amount that they found, it was like a grain of salt in a swimming pool.
We ain't got nothing that small in it. But if you can use your mind, that's
yeah. And if you look at Ryan Garcia highlights, he knocked everybody out with the left hook.
Right.
That's his go-to. That's like whoever taught him that had some knowledge, experience in Philly fighting, because that's his thing.
They just didn't have an answer for the left hook. They got caught.
Or they had an answer, but Devin didn't take the heed what his team was saying.
He got caught and couldn't recover from it.
Okay.
But it was a legit win.
Okay. How you feel about that?
I honestly don't think he
cheated.
He cheated. And they say he was dirty. They blame it on him being 3 pounds heavier.
That's crazy. Because they said it was 3 pounds heavier, right? Mm-hmm. And I don't want to pick no size, but I'm going off what I seen. They said it was 3 pounds heavy. So at first when I seen that, I said, oh, they might not fight. Devin really was like, no, this fight is happening. So his pops Bill went with him and said, all right, we gonna negotiate something. What was he chose to give back? What, like 100,000, 150,000, something like that around that range. They gave it back. The fight still went on. So I remember that. And then they was talking about throughout the whole fight, it was some weight problems supposedly. Mm-hmm. So, but can you fill me in? Because I just remember that part.
I feel like this though. All right, Ryan was 3 pounds heavier, right?
You still fought.
But sometimes this is a 3 pound weight difference, even when both fighters make weight.
Because they
like,
rehydrate.
say if I come in 130, my opponent might come in 127.
They still gonna let it because neither one of y'all went over the weight.
Right.
So yeah.
That's a 3 pound difference? How 3 pounds gonna make you lose that bad?
Nah.
That was the excuse before he was found dirty though.
Yeah, it was. Because people was trying to, because I remember,
he was 3 pounds
people were
heavier.
trying to say on all the TV shows, them 3 pounds mean a lot when they going.
He was saying, fight me at the right weight, fight me. And then then they said he was dirty. Now the excuse is because he was dirty. That's why Devin lost. But at first it was because he was 3 pounds.
My thing is, why he didn't cheat against Tank?
Right.
That's what I say, because if he was going to cheat, you going to cheat for the lower weight. Why not cheat for the heavier weight?
Right. Man. Somebody that can hit.
Yeah, that make a lot of sense. I got to go. Like I said, I ain't picking no sides, but I'm going to go off the people that know more about the situation than I'm privileged to know about the situation. Yeah. And then for me seeing what I've seen, I'm like, the 3 pounds, like you said, Mia, people be like, Canelo, if I'm not mistaken, his last fight, he just fought Berlanga. He was like, what, 2 pounds smaller than Berlanga in that fight?
What's the difference?
Matter of fact, your fight you just had, what was the weight?
My girl was 5 pounds heavier than me.
Shit, if 3 pounds means something, 5 pounds, I hug you, you gonna feel it, especially if I'm tired.
Hell, we hitting like 6 or
But
7 pounds.
But
then
you did Jekyll
maybe
the
you
shit
could
out of Cruz,
throw
though.
that
You
out
put
there.
her out there. I seen them highlights. I said,
That was the
golly.
first time being stopped, too.
Who, the girl you fought?
Yeah, she never missed that.
So you gotta give me some dap on that one. That was crazy. Cause I was watching highlights. I said, golly. I think Jaleel posted it, and I was like, damn, I missed that junk. Golly.
Yeah.
Just hitting there with 1-2, 1-2. I was like, you just going straight into. It was crazy because your fight. And in the fight, right before that fight, that's when you was live talking about the different styles of DC, Philly, and Baltimore. And it was crazy. Exactly how he said it is exactly how you went at it. I was like, golly.
We don't have nothing to lose.
Right.
You already made
Going
it.
in.
Go in there. You in there now. You might as well. All right, man. So let's talk, man. Now you got all that. We talked some boxing. We did all that, right? What's some things you want to get outside of boxing that you hope boxing can help you get done, whether it be a business entrepreneur? Like you see some people, they'll be from like they cities and they'll go back like we go on this block. They be like, I'm going to renovate this whole block and redo these buildings, redo these houses. What's some stuff you want to do? You want to use boxing to help?
Yeah, I definitely want to get into that. I already got my block named after me, so hopefully I'll be able to go back and, like you said, renovate the whole joint.
Okay. What's some stuff you would like to see her get into other than what she already said she has interest in? Did you know a parent always wants to see their kid
helping people in need, you know.
Okay.
But help people that don't know the help is coming.
Right.
Because when people know
the help is coming, they don't want to do nothing.
When they know you help people, they going to come to you and ask.
Mm-hmm.
They got their hand up. Hey, yo, Smitty, can you do this for me?
Right.
Hey, Coach Kenny, I need that. Knowing that,
And I
thank
do
God,
that
Lee,
now,
I knew this person for 15 years. I got to help
I
him
help
out.
people, but they don't know it's coming.
Right. It's better like that because like I just said, when someone know that you going to help them, they be like, hey, Smitty, man, you know, you just got that deal for the pod. Hey, Mia, you know, you just signed that big promotion deal, you know.
Yeah.
Damn right. You
Always
absolutely
give
right.
back.
Give back, absolutely. Don't be one of them stingy motherfuckers. Give back. But like Pops just said, don't let a person know because when they know, their hand going to be weighing heavier than their pockets.
Or they start to feel obligated.
Like you supposed to do something. How you be feeling about people that feel like you obligated to help them out?
I had some people like that around me. I just simply stopped.
Dylan.
Yeah, I can't stand that because nobody obligated to help you.
Not at all. And
Or
if they want to, that's a plus. But they
Right.
not. You technically not obligated to help nobody but your pops. I keep
Right.
calling him Coach Kenny, but I'm calling him Pop. But your pops, your sisters, and your mom.
Yeah.
And technically, if we being technically, you not technically responsible to do that because your pop's a grown man, your sister's a grown woman, and your mom's
And
a
that's
grown
how
woman.
I feel. Like, you an adult just like me. Why can't you go out and get it?
You got
how
the
I'm
same
getting it?
24 hours.
I don't mind helping you, but don't start to think I'm supposed to help you.
Like, don't just think, man, I'm going to go
First
lay
time you
around
don't
Pop.
help, They mad with
Yeah.
They want to go to the internet, talk bad about you. They want to get whoever the first person that can hear, they say, yeah, man, Kenny ain't do that. Kenny ain't from the block. Mia ain't do that. She ain't really from here. She bluffing, yo. Yo, bluffing. Hey, that's definitely how it go. You got to know how to keep people at bay. Because there's a saying, some people don't help you because they want to see you shine. They help you because the hopes and intentions that they get credit for that. And then some people that you help, they didn't really need the help. They just wanted it to make you feel like, damn, I got to it's heavy on my heart. I've known this person for 20 years. Golly, he's still on the same block we lived at in elementary school. Let me help him get out of here, man.
Yeah.
So then they start feeling like that you supposed to. And like we just all three said, ain't nobody supposed to help you do nothing. If Coach Kenny says, yo, here, man, here go $1,000, man. Go get you a nice little apartment down near the stadium or something. Get away from this block. If Mia say, here, man, I'm going to renovate your restaurant so it could look like an actual restaurant and not a hood shop. There you go. Or if Smitty say, here, come on, man, you could start coming with me to these interviews so you can start seeing more than just what we see every day.
Yeah.
That's something that all three of us chose to do. We ain't obligated to do none of that. We chose to do that. So absolutely. And that's why I asked you when we started this about how you be feeling about when you see people talk down on Tank. Now, I ain't seen nobody yet in the media or out from Baltimore talk bad like, oh, Tank don't do this, Tank. No, I ain't seen that yet. Now, it might have happened. Y'all know Tank better than me. But that's why I asked you, how do you be feeling when you see the media be trying to talk down on them or blogs and all that?
I be knowing what's really going on
Right.
behind closed doors, but I try not to let that stuff bother me.
And the only reason why I'm asking you about Tank is because I see you always posting on like you generally got like a serious love, as if that's really just your dad's nephew or son or something. Like you generally love that man.
Yeah. I don't go back and forth with people on social media, but
Just
if I hear
win.
something in person, I let a person know like Tank did this. People they don't put that on the news or don't nobody talk about that. But also Tank do a lot of stuff, and when he do it, he be like, "Don't tell nobody I did that," like, cause he don't want
people to be like, yeah, Tank. Yeah, that shit because then it start making it seem like, oh, he just did it for clout.
Yeah, that's what he don't want. He don't want people to be like he only doing it for clout. So most of the time he'll do something and won't tell nobody.
That's good. That's a good heart. Like Coach Kenny said, you could tell he been around your pops and Coach Calvin a lot, because Coach Kenny said, I don't ask you for nothing. I don't ask you to do nothing other than something positive. But always make sure if you're able to and that person is deserving or that area is deserving, make sure you look out and help out. So you could tell both you and Tank came up under your pops right here. And that's why I said, once again, I'm going to say I want to give you your flowers, because the media make it seem like fathers, no matter what skin tone you we not present or don't do nothing for the kids.
Social service haters. Man.
Yeah, oh, man. You try to go get custody. Man, nah, you don't need to live with your dad. Why not? I thought one of the parents, you want them with them first. I'm the biological parent, ain't I? So absolutely. I definitely feel you on that, man. So what's some stuff, man, before we get out of here? What's some stuff you want to let out, man? Address the elephant in the room. Go ahead, man. Here's Coach Kenny, man. Go ahead and address the elephant.
A whole lot, man. Just, cheer for us, man. We fight for y'all. It's nothing negative.
It's nothing personal either. It's strictly business. We could dap up afterwards, but it's strictly business. Okay.
Whatever he posts on social media ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm always getting thrown in the middle of people beef, like
because your pops beef with everybody.
They come at me because he went at them. God,
so what? The people be coming at you because of Tank? When Tank, when he in camp, he the Twitter warrior. He let you know anything. It'd be like when I be watching Tanks and your pops. He's the voice for y'all for GTD when Tank is not in camp. And he'd be like, nah, I'm going to say this. It's like y'all got a thing. Like, that's how I know y'all click. It's like Calvin and Tank don't say nothing and when it's not camp. They let Kenny do all that. Yeah. But once camp come, golly, your brother Calvin and your nephew/son Tank, they let it all out on Twitter. So do you be getting attacked for Tank too?
No,
just
it really
him.
Just be him.
And a lot of times people think I be seriously beefing. I be joking sometimes.
Man, that's nothing. Y'all gotta understand that the internet is not a real place, man.
I don't beef. I be joking. And some people just take it serious. Like,
see, I'm gonna tell you this, right?
I have no hate for it.
Shakur, you just said he was a good kid.
Good kid, man, but
you just want me to tell the truth about that too.
Sensitive. Yeah, he gets sensitive, but he a good guy.
This is what we got to do, right? Because a lot of people don't know. Maybe it's because I lived in Baltimore for a little bit and I dealt with a lot of Baltimore people my whole life. I always loved Baltimore. Baltimore people, Philly people, DC people, they like to bid. You cannot take nothing people from them three cities say, because they is going to bid. And if they see, especially Baltimore, if they see that it's got under your skin, they say with they fight style, they go straight at you because they can be like, I got him, I know what to do now.
I don't believe the first thing I hear, I research. You can't tell me something. Even if I know you, I ain't gonna believe it. I'm gonna do my own research.
Do your own research, because some of
people in jail because they go with what they hear.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Nah, you gotta do your own research, because this is how it works. Especially for some reason in our community. I don't know that. If one person don't like you, they try to go put an ear in two other people that'll be like, yeah, we gonna tell such and such too. And they try to all go against you. So that way, instead of you just saying, no, I don't like him, and this is what I feel again, they want to get everybody to go against him. And then you be like, hold up, is that true? I gotta find out.
No, I don't do that. No, you ain't did nothing to me, so.
Hey, you did something to Mia though with the internet, but we ain't gonna talk about that no more, man. You can stop getting my homegirl in trouble, man. I know that's your daughter, man. That's my homie now, man. You can't just be getting her lined up like that.
Hold on now when it comes to it.
Hey, okay, that's all that matters then. That's all that matters. So before we get out of here, what can we look forward to? You fighting this year? We know we got what, 3-4 months left of the year. We fighting the beginning of the year. What's up, man?
Hopefully I can fight. We get something in November. But if not, I'll be back beginning of the year.
Okay, man. For all y'all female fighters looking for some smoke, 130 right here, Killer B. Baltimore. If you can't get in contact with her, Coach Kenny right there. Some of y'all know Coach Calvin. He'll relay the message to Kenny like that.
Or call Tank.
Or call Tank.
You said don't call Tank?
No, or call Tank.
Oh, or call Tank. Tank could call her directly like, yo, get this paperwork done. We got this fight for you. Okay, So the end of the year, hopefully, inshallah, we get you out there. If not, beginning of next year. That's all right, man. Well, it was nice that y'all tuning in with me, man. You know, Smitty the Elephant in the Room. Y'all know if y'all ever out of Baltimore, especially over west, come stop by Upton Boxing Club, get you some work. Mia says she spar, and you might not know. You might catch Tank. So all y'all that say y'all want to get some smoke with Tank, he might be dropping through, man. But it was come through. Don't hide. Come through. We out.